National Football League. And we'll see Luke Musgrave, whose utter dominance has moved him within range of the single-season receiving record. It's the Packers and the Giants on Sunday night.
We have a cold night in the Northeast. A bad evening to be without a parka, but we are set for football at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we're a road matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they've handled all covers through the first 3 months, a perfect 12-0.
Yeah, they're 3/4 of the way to a perfect season, and now's where it really starts to get into your mind. We'll see if it affects their play in any way.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Giants ready to go now on offense, and under center is the man in possession of a new contract for 2023 and beyond. In his 5th season now, Daniel Jones.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that, because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Great beginning there under the bright lights of prime time.
Yeah, it takes you back to high school football on a Friday night, doesn't it? When you feel like every eye in the county is on you. In this case, every eye in prime time is on you.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run again with Hunt. And he is going to lose yardage here. Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Handoff up the middle. Hunt. And nothing but green grass here. Middle of the field. He may go. Kareem Hunt. Touchdown. Giants. Kareem Hunt with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off, as he did so with a touchdown run. So here are the new-look Packers set to go to work. And at the helm here in 2023, a lot of eyes on this man in his 4th NFL season, Jordan Love.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And at the end of the season, not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
On 1st and 10, Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Here's Robinson. And they can't bring him down. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the return will stop right around the 25. Following the interception, Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers have taken the lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. And the Giants ready to come out now. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Throwing Jones. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up being complete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here comes Rager. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The New York set to take the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
He'll find Hodgins there, complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Now Jones. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Devontae Wyatt in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And this returnable for Rager. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Packers all set to go again. That means we'll see Christian Watson making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Love now to pass on first down. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. Doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Packers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. And New York set to take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Kingsley Enagbare coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. On third down, Jones. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
And taken right on the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. How about this starting field position? First and goal from 2 yards out. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Now Carlson for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And New York set to take the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
At the 21-yard line.
To throw on second down. Jones. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kingsley Enagbare. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, you got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Love looking to throw it. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11 as they've got it as we resume action. Going back to Love. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of 85. But then they never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's 3rd year playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not. Did not get back there. It's a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. And Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But, boy, he's getting it done and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On 3rd down, Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the 1st half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. That is caught down inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers! Luke Musgrave. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Packers are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this 1st half. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And New York set to take the field. And now their hill to climb has gotten taller. They had the safety last time they had the football. That led to the touchdown a moment ago. So that deficit going in the wrong direction as they try to right the ship here. 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Lucas Van Ness getting free there to bring him down. On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's fielded at the 45. So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. First and 10. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time. A drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing.
He's got a man, complete. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers are pouring it on. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game. And now off to the races, down the right side. Inside the 20, Kareem Hunt. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Kareem Hunt with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Giants are able to claw one back. Gano the extra point, and they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Packers all set to go again. That means we'll see Christian Watson. He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the second quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you, because you're always wanting to take him out of the game if you're a defensive team. How do you press him, double him, triple him, all of those things? But the best players show up each and every week, solid games and some spectacular ones.
And he has showed up time and time again. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Again, it's Love. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown! Christian Watson halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Packers extend their lead yet again. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So
there he goes left side. Dear season. And the Giants are able to at least get one score back. Extra point try good by Gano. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Love. There goes a deep ball. End zone. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs, 47 yards. And the Packers have got it on cruise control. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. There's the versatile back, Kareem Hunt, getting set with the rest of this offense for the next drive. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily, when you've set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Quay Walker came through to make the sack. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Jones now throwing on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on 3rd down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just lob one toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a 2nd and 10. Love. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. To the air again, Love. Now he's loose again, and it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, 37 yards. And the Packers have widened the gap now to 50 points. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now out come the Giants. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Now Jones on 1st down. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun, Jones.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Again, he'll drop to throw. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones, and he'll get it down here to the 43. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Jones to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Jamie Gillen now on to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Love now. Towards the middle and caught by Musgrave. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 1st down going to the air with Love. His throw caught right around the 6. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Throwing. Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. Throwing, Jones. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but fortunately he's able to recover recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you've got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Hunt will try going up the middle, and he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. The Packers ready to take over offensively. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Touchdown! Romeo Doubs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers just continue to roll. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Giants 21. Anders Carlson to kick off.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. Fighting his way through contact. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The New York set to take the field. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blocks.
Taking it right down Broadway. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Quay Walker in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Jones. And his throw is incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
They'll go screen here to Hunt. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A carry here for Hunt, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's a handoff left side to Breida. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning.
That's caught. It's Waller. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Giants are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Gano the extra point. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Green Bay about set for another series. Here comes Romeo Doubs. Not a bad day at the office there. Maybe he would like the catch number to go up a little bit, but I think most guys would say 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. That's okay.
I think if the catch number goes up, we start talking about the record books, because at that pace, this type of efficiency, oh yeah, I think I'd throw it to him a little bit more often.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. To throw now. Here's Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs from 3 yards out. And the Packers get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. He is hoping to find the end zone for a third time, and we sit now in the third quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Boy, 192 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. Here's a 2nd and 8. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. They'll run with Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They run again with Hunt. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. 2 running plays go backwards. So what's the call on 3rd and 13 now? They run with Hunt. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a first down as well.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Now Jones going to change it up here. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3.
A run between the tackles with Breida. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Matt Breida, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point try good by Gano as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Packers get set to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Love now to pass on first down. Touchdown, Packers! Romeo Doubs, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Packers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Carlson's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Jones throw complete here to Waller. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Back to throw. Jones. Packer. Pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Here's Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Rashawn Gary able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Jones hit in the ball's held, and the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. Carlson on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Here's Robinson. Here's Robinson. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And now Taylor looking to switch things up a bit. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. And they'll get him down here at the 23. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. From the 23, here's a 2nd and 4.
At the 23-yard line.
Now Taylor. And he couldn't get that one to his man. Short of him, it's low and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Taylor. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Giants first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Meanwhile, a throw by Taylor is incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. 7 yards there and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Taylor. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. Oh, what a juke into space. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Taylor. That escapes the sack. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now Taylor on first down. This is caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Gano the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We're facing a big fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. One last shot for Taylor. And pressure gets to him again. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What